Hello, my name is Dawn McQueen. This is video number 3 for counseling skills introduction. We're going to be looking at the skills of silence, minimal encouragers, paraphrasing, and summarizing, and keywords. We're going to be using the scenario of an employee that has just found out that her company will be downsizing and the possibility of losing her job. Kim, do you realize that this is the consent that we talked about the video? You can sign right there for me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. All right. Okay, Kim, what brought you in today?
Well, just found out last week that we lost a big account at my work at the post office, and Amazon was really what was keeping us afloat. And they said that since they lost the Amazon contract, that they was going to have to be doing away with a lot of jobs, and I'm kind of worried that they might do away with my job. I've been out of work since May of 2017 on medical leave. However, I'm still an employee with the post office, but I need to stay employed because I need the medical insurance, and I'm afraid that they may just decide that they need to terminate my employment since I'm not able to work right now. So that's what I'm upset about, and I need my job. I need medical insurance because I was diagnosed with cancer, and my insurance, I need a lot of insurance to pay for the chemo and all that, and if the post office drops me as an employee, then they will no longer pay their part of the premium of my medical insurance, which is at least half. And me being out of work, I can barely afford my half with them paying their half. And so if they do downsize like they say they're going to do, and terminate my employment because I'm not able to work right now because of my chemo and cancer, I would lose my medical insurance, and that would be very devastating because it would be very expensive, especially with my diagnosis, to get another insurance carrier to take me on and my family. We need medical insurance. Right now I need to maintain my job status at the post office. Even though I'm not able to work right now, I need to maintain it till I find some other way to for a source of income or another insurance through Social Security or something.
Okay. So I'm hearing you say a lot that you're concerned about the insurance.
Yeah, insurance is a big one because right now, we're afloat. We're floating, right now, but the insurance is very expensive, and my chemo medicine is very expensive. And if they drop me and I lose my medical insurance, I don't know how that would affect me with my treatments that I got to get, and the chemo pill that I'm going to have to take for 5 years. It's just a lot right now. The main thing is I've got to keep my employment because I have to keep my medical insurance until I can find some other way.
Right. I can see how that's concerning.
Yeah, it is. It's scary. You never know. Some doctors will work with you and let you make payments, or maybe, just set you on a payment plan, but some of them won't paid up front. And if I lose my medical insurance, if they downsize and do away with my job, I may not be able to go and get my chemo pill to take every day for the next 5 years. And then I'm scared that if I don't take the chemo pill every day for the next 5 years, that my cancer might come back. And that's scary. I have a 10-year-old, and I kind of need to stick around for her. But the whole situation's real scary with my job situation right now. I really need them to maintain my medical insurance and my job status so they can keep paying their portion of my insurance until I can get through this medical issue that I'm dealing with right now.
Right. So you're afraid and you're stressed.
Very, very stressed, anxious. I'm anxious because I don't know what to expect from them. They, told me to apply for disability. I have applied for the disability, but in the meantime, I need them to keep me as an employee until I'm approved for disability because the medical insurance is the most important thing. That I've got to keep medical insurance on me, especially, and of course my family, because you never know when they're going to need to go to the doctor and things like that. So yeah, it's scary, but all I can do is pray and hope that everything maintains and that they keep me as an employee and paying their portion until I can get through this crisis.
Right. Right. Do you have plans?
No. The only plan I have is trying to get my disability and staying in touch with the post office and pretty much just praying a lot that my insurance is paid and that my medical condition stays good and the cancer stays gone and I don't have to have any more chemo infusions, and after the 5 years of taking the pill, never have cancer again. That's the main thing, just keeping the cancer gone.
Exactly. And so what I'm hearing you say today is that you come in because you're mostly really stressed and fearful of possibility of your company downsizing and you losing your job.
Right.
And you've not been able to work, because you've been out with the cancer and the chemo for so many months now, since you said last May. And so you're afraid that they may decide that you're dispendable because of your lack of ability right now. And your biggest concern is the loss of insurance and the possibility of having to not get the treatment where you would have to be concerned then about having the cancer return and come out of remission.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, stay healthy and keep the cancer gone. And right now, I'm cancer free and that's the way I want to keep it. I want to stay cancer free, but I also want to stay afloat with my bills and not get in the hole and owe a bunch of money to the credit cards and things like that.
Are you the sole provider?
No, I have a husband. He works. He's self-employed and he don't make a whole lot of money, and so it's going to be hard on him. He's probably going to have to get a job other than his self-employment because we work in an eBay store, but I make a lot of mistakes because of the chemo. It messes up my brain. I can't think clearly, and I need him to help me with that, so it's kind of hard for him to do anything else other than monitor the eBay store and trying to get the money to come in from that, which is doing pretty good. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. Yeah, so, he may have to get a job. And then if he does, then I'm going to have to step up. Maybe I can get somebody to help me with the eBay orders because I can't get behind. And but God will provide. I know He will. And to keep us afloat, we're doing pretty good. We don't got a mortgage and we don't got my car payments. So that helps out a lot that the car's paid off and my house is paid off. So it's not like we're having to come up with a big mortgage and car payments and all that. But our main issue is our insurance, and my phone bill is really high. So He's wanting me to get it down right now, and I'm working on that.
That all sounds like you have some things in mind, and that you I've got a little bit of a plan, and that I hear you speaking of your faith, that you're going to be praying and trusting in God, and we both know that He is able and He is sovereign, and He has a plan for your life, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, a plan to give you a hope and a future, so you can trust in Him. And I will certainly be continuing to pray for you.
Thank you.